with the Denver Broncos. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Clock now on first down. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Complete.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I know a lot of Denver fans are really excited about the possibilities for Courtland Sutton now that Drew Lock is entrenched as their starting quarterback. Remember, last season, the last 5 games with Lock as the guy in charge, the team went 4-1. I think they'll only get better and better. As for the season, Courtland Sutton had 1,112 yards and 6 touchdowns with 3 different quarterbacks. Just put the ball in his vicinity, and he'll make a play.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Dante Hightower on the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing on second and 8. Lock. And this one is incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and that'll make it third down.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a third and 8. From the gun, it's Lock. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Gain of 9 yards.
Lock and Sutton on the connection there for a Denver first down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. First and 10 at the 45. Shotgun snap to Lock. Out quickly to Judy. The ball comes out. And it's picked up by the Patriots. Bust through the tackle.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Lock. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From midfield, here's Locke. He completes this to Sutton. No gain there on the completion. It'll be second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing on second and long. Locke. And his throw here's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. I have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Gun. Slam.
On 1st down, it's Newton. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. He's at the 40. And finally, he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line. A big play there for New England. 53 yards.
At the 35-yard line.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Throwing is Newton. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10, Newton rolling to his right. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Demir Bird, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Pats have taken the early lead.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been come out to the 25. Turn it. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into 1st downs and hopefully points.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
I know people see Philip Lindsay's role in Denver changing a bit with the arrival of Melvin Gordon, but I think Gordon's going to be more of an enhancement for Lindsay. Maybe he won't carry it as often, but now he'll be much more effective as a two-headed monster in the backfield. Both of them can run it inside, get to the perimeter, and catch the ball out of the backfield and move the sticks.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Every year we spend a lot of time and money evaluating the top prospects for the NFL draft. How about when we all get fortunate and see a guy like Philip Lindsay, an undrafted free agent, who had 1,000 yards rushing his first 2 years in the NFL. Can run between the tackles, run with power, and catch the ball in the backfield.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Throwing again on second down. Lock. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 37. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Broncos.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Patriots 7, Broncos nothing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now the Broncos' big-ticket acquisition. It's Melvin Gordon. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Patriots 37.
On second down, here's Locke. Able to get this to Gordon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Complete.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Devin McCourty brings him down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd and 9, Locke. Now he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Here's Locke. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Newton. Throw caught here by Bird. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
And 1.
Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
McManus's point after is good, and we are tied at 7.
The kickoff for Denver.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
He's not going to get me. Mine's 42. Mine's 42.
Coming off the pick six, it's Newton. Into the hands of Bird over the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and
A give. This is Michel. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Sonny Michel comes out of a long line of terrific running backs from the University of Georgia and was a first-round selection for New England in 2018. He does not mind carrying the football, never turns down an opportunity. Top 10 in rushing attempts in the league in 2019.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. Watch the curve. Watch the curve.
To throw again. Newton. He gets it to James White. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Out of the gun, Newton. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Newton's Super Bowl nemesis, Von Miller, coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the second-year punter, Jake Bailey, on for New England. KJ Hamler deep for the Broncos. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now Gordon on first down.
The handoff.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
The ball carrier.
Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Third and 2. Locke's going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Pats at the line ready to go. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. This will make it into the end zone. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll hand this to Michel to get things started. And some room to maneuver. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Defense really kept him in check running the football in the first half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half two. So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back after some limiting runs. And how about relentless? Keep going, knowing that you may pop one, as he just did there. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Newton. This is White on the screen. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down. For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
Gun.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And the throw there going to be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation. So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them. And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. Buying time to his left. Oh, he'll air this one. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 41 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Locke. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one goes for 24 yards.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Cortland Sutton, first-time Pro Bowler, he was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
He did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, tried his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Philip Lindsey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Newton. Pass complete to Bird out right here. There he goes, right side.
I need to get my swag
all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Damiere Byrd, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
A.J. Hamler on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Another run by Lindsey. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown, Denver.
Cortland Sutton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos have broken the tie. And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Broncos 21. Patriots 14.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mike 42. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Mike's 42. Mike's 42.
From the 27, Newton. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down.
Sets up 4th.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Newton. And that one complete to Keene, the tight end. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he...
Oh, no, he lost the football. Well, call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now.
Oh, no, he lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Now Locke. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Broncos 28, Patriots 14. Brendan McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now Newton on first down. Slant route caught by Edelman. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a pickup of 6.
Second down at 4.
And 4 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Newton. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And for the moment, this will be a first down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Newton. And some space here. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
After the turnover, here's Locke. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
First down, Denver.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Locke now on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Locke working out of the gun. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time, but now it's 3rd and goal.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you? And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Tim Patrick, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
His kick
and he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Broncos 35.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34-yard line. Now Newton. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards, a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw is Newton. Out to his left. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Newton throwing again. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
25-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton looking for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. N'Keal Harry, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Patriots get a score closer. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Is good. Makes the score Broncos 35, Patriots 21.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
A very costly holding penalty. It backs them up all the way inside their 10 to start this drive. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side. And got his man complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
A gain of 40 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Locke. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got his tight end Fant. Touchdown, Broncos.
Complete to
Noah Fant, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Broncos capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
makes the score Broncos 42.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. He'll buy some time right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the gun, Newton. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. On the handoff, it's Michel. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. They'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th. Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
40-yard line.
Big series right here. We got to step it up. Mike,
on 1st down, Newton. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Newton. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To the air again, Newton. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for Julian Edelman. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Mike's 42. Mike's 42.
One last throw here for Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Broncos 40.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Denver, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile,